Good afternoon, families of our Golden Hawk Award winners. We have a lot of friends to get through today, so I'm going to be going really quickly. Last month, we had to cancel due to our weather situation, so we're crazy excited. We're going to celebrate over 40 Golden Hawks today. Starting out with kindergarten, we've got Emery Hosteller. Emery is a perfect example of the true Golden Hawk. She is extremely responsible, always follows the group plan. She is very respectful and helpful to her friends. But best of all, she is always a step ahead of everyone and ready to work at the right pace before everyone else. Great work, Emery from Senora Beachy. Congratulations. Kinnick Schultz. Kinnick is so kind to his friends. He really shows how much he cares about them. Kinnick is a hard worker and always tries his best. Great job, Kinnick from Mrs. Buckwalter. Kinnick, turn around. Face the camera. Turn around. Wave. Ellis Kipp. Ellis has grown so much as a Golden Hawk. He has grown more confident in his learning and pushing himself to be better. Keep working hard. Proud of you from Mrs. Troyer. Congratulations. Move the camera. Ali Yutzi. Ali loves school and is such a wonderful friend. He is always involved in classroom activities and plays well with others. His smile and laugh bring joy to so many. I'm proud of you, Ali, from Mrs. O'Rourke. Case Adrian. Case is a happy and positive learner during computer science. He's eager to learn new concepts and quick to catch on. He is a great role model for his peers. Never stop shining, Case, from Mrs. Simon. Congratulations, Case. Henry Vosman. Henry has done an awesome job meeting his goals each day. Henry is making good choices and working hard. He has a positive attitude and loves school. Keep up the great work. From Mrs. O'Rourke. Congratulations, Henry. Vaughn Snakenberg. Vaughn has worked so hard at being a true Golden Hawk. He is respectful, responsible, and safe with peers and is always working to make himself better. Keep it up, buddy. Proud of you from Mrs. Troyer. Congratulations. Wave, turn to wave. Caleb DeSoto. Caleb works very hard during reading rotations. He is always willing to help his friends. Keep working hard, Caleb, from Mrs. Buckwalter. Congratulations, Caleb. Wave the camera. Look. Moving on to first grade friends, we have Hannah Schweitzer. Hannah constantly goes out of her way in our classroom to make everyone feel included. Her kindness and respectfulness to her friends is amazing. From Mrs. Droll. Carson Fries. Carson is a responsible student who knows and shows the others the group plan. He shows respect by raising his hand in our classroom. He is a kind friend to others and a true Golden Hawk. From Mrs. Ruman. Talia Lumberg. Talia is a natural when it comes to computer science. She's able to take complex concepts and break them down into steps she and her classmates can follow. Continue to shine bright and be a leader for your classmates. The world needs more girl computer scientists like Talia. Congratulations from Mrs. Simon. Good job, Talia. Willow Garcia. Willow always has a smile on her face at school. She is so optimistic and always sees the positive of every situation. Willow is also an extremely kind friend to others. Keep shining your bright light, Willow, from Mrs. Edie. Pierce Duval. Pierce is a hard worker and a kind friend. I appreciate his willingness to try new things and think outside the box. Keep being you, for Mrs. Giro. Congratulations, Pierce. Madison Vanderlinden. Madison is a hard worker and has shown some amazing writing. She is attentive during her lessons and has recently started volunteering more. For Miss Heberlein. Congratulations. Turn around and look. Wave. Nick Dennis. Nick has been working so hard this year. He is always positive and fun to be around. Keep it up, from Mrs. Hammond. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, there you go. This way. Nick, this way. Kieran Lassie. Kieran has done a great job applying himself during WIN instruction. He is always trying his best and is really growing in sight word learning. Keep working hard, Kieran, from Mrs. Edie. Mateo Carranza. Mateo is a very hard worker and always tries his best. He is a kind friend and he follows the group plan. Keep up the great work, from Miss Myers. Congratulations, Mateo. Here you go. Wave. Good job, Mateo. Jenica Nicely. Jenica is such a good library student. She is helpful, friendly, and a great example of a true Golden Hawk. Good job. Great job, Jerica. From Ms. Dodds. Archer Gearhart. Archer works hard to follow the group plan in our classroom. He is an honest and thoughtful friend. Golden Hawks like you are always practicing being respectful, responsible, and safe. From Mrs. Ruman. Quinn Stoutner. Quinn's kind heart and work ethic are what make her a true Golden Hawk. I love that I can count on you to be a leader in our classroom. From Mrs. Giro. Bo Rotter. Bo has made so much growth as a friend and a learner this year. Thank you for always including others and working hard on your jobs. Keep up the awesome work. From Miss Van Fawcett. And our last first grade friend, Tate Clarahan. Tate is an amazing classroom helper, always willing to lend a helping hand to all. He is also a great friend, making everyone feel included. Miss Ruth was so happy to have him in her class this year. From Miss Ruth. Moving on to second grade, Nida Cribble. Nida is an aspiring student who does her best by sharing her compassionate heart with all around her. I am so proud of her efforts to model respectful and responsible behaviors in all areas of her life. From Mrs. Miller. Anna McGaffey. Anna is a great Golden Hawk. She is enthusiastic and always has a smile. Keep up the great work in library class, Anna. From Ms. Dodds. Andrew Q. Andrew has grown leaps and bounds this year. I'm incredibly proud of his progress academically and socially. You have worked hard and it shows. Never give up. Keep that awesome work, Andrew. From Mrs. Bell. Mia Wilson. Mia is a rock star. She has done an amazing job this year and continues to make growth. We are so proud of you, Mia. From Mrs. Hammond. Amelia Rogers. Amelia brightens my day by stopping in and giving me hugs. She is so helpful by offering to do errands and anything we ask. She is a good friend to others by being kind. Thanks for sharing your special smile. From Mrs. Kehoe. Ava Brenneman. Ava is such a happy student. She always has a smile and positive attitude no matter what we are doing. She is a kind friend to others and works hard. From Mrs. Lumberg. Dawson Bailey. Dawson is so hardworking. He tries his best in all he does and is always actively participating by sharing out his great ideas and strategies. Dawson is also a very kind, respectful, and caring classmate. Keep up the awesome work. From Mrs. Cavey. Remley Davin. Remley is a kind friend to everyone. She is a hard worker and always on task. She is always excited about learning. Great job, Remley. From Mrs. Lumberg. Kevin Hahn. Kevin has really grown in the last few weeks in being respectful towards others. He is responsible in getting his work done and trying to be a great listener. Remembering the expectations keeps others and himself safe. Great job working on getting better each day. From Mrs. Fisher. Jack Miller. Jack, you are a true Golden Hawk. Your positive attitude and work ethic brighten up our class every day. I am so proud of all you've accomplished. From Mr. Van Solen. Kendricks Miller. Kendricks, you have worked really hard and grown so much in your academic progress this year. You have shown responsibility in getting your work done on time. You are respectful to others and a great teammate. Thank you for being safe on the playground when you take turns and play with others. I have enjoyed being your teacher. From Mrs. Fisher. Logan Beachy. Logan is a very conscientious student. He goes out of his way to help others. His big heart is genuine. I appreciate his zest to learn. You will do amazing things, Logan. I'm so proud of you. From Mrs. Bell. Amara Taylor. Amara is always kind and caring in guidance classes. She is a great listener, which showed in her getting 100% on the guidance assessment. She follows the group plan at all times and keeps herself and others safe. Way to go, Amara. From Mrs. Kehoe. Greta O'Rourke. Greta is a kind friend and welcoming to all. I can always count on her to be respectful to others. Good job, Greta. From Miss Witten. Rowan Henriksen. Rowan is always prepared to work hard and he is a respectful friend to all. He is a happy presence in our class. Good job, Rowan. From Miss Witten. Hayden Nicholson. Hayden is always happy and ready to learn. He is respectful to adults and a kind friend to classmates. I enjoy having him in class. From Mrs. Lumberg. Viviana Denlinger. Viviana, your kindness and positive attitude make our classroom feel so welcoming. You're a hardworking, respectful, and have a great sense of humor. I am proud to be your teacher. From Mr. Van Solen. Asher Friel. Asher sets great goals for himself and works so hard to accomplish them. He is a very kind, respectful, and caring classmate. I appreciate your positive attitude, Asher. Keep up the awesome work. From Mrs. Cavey. Thanks so much for tuning in today and rewarding all of our 40 Golden Hawks, and have an amazing weekend.